Boom. After the diagnosis, after the scan, it was a blighted ovum. Yeah, a blighted ovum. Hi beautiful ladies, how are you doing today? This is a day that the Lord has made and we will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm happy to be here once again. This is the part 2 of the video I made earlier on why I left YouTube, and I titled this one My Experience with Blighted Ovum. Yeah, I had a miscarriage. It's no news that I have a miscarriage. And what is blighted ovum? If you may ask, if you're a new mom and you're coming across this, but I don't pray that for any mom like me, it is a situation, a medical condition where you have an empty sac in your womb without the ovum. Yeah. It happened on this day in 2022, August 15 precisely. I was pregnant, yeah, seven weeks pregnant. I wanted to eat that evening, right? You know, on getting my food, coming to my seat to have my dinner, I noticed that I was bleeding. Yeah, I bled, and I rushed to, I rushed to the bathroom. When I got there, I found out that I was bleeding. I was so perplexed. I was surprised because as a mom of 3, I've never experienced such in my entire life. So I only knew by head and by, study that when a woman is bleeding and is pregnant, that could be miscarriage. So I ran out immediately to a friend of mine that was a nurse and explained to her. She asked me to go to the hospital immediately. And when I got there, after diagnosis, after scan and everything, I find out that it was a blighted ovum. This condition could result when the chromosomes are not tallying up, okay? They're not complete. I think this blighted ovum is what is also referred to as chemical pregnancy. So I was surprised. Why me? Because I have waited for so long to have this child. So why me? Why now? We've always planned and prayed for an addition to our family. And when this came, it was an answered prayer and everybody was happy. But voila, it went this way. We give glory to God anyway. I really got broken at that moment. It wouldn't be easy for any mother who went through this to just pick up the pieces, So after after the loss of the child, and after the diagnosis, the scan and everything, the doctor told me that it's either I'm going to wait until the baby comes out or the ovum comes out itself, or I go for evacuation. That evacuation was a no-no for me because I was afraid. I'm that kind of a person that usually is afraid of, putting to bed, let alone having an evacuation when the baby or when the time is not right. So I was afraid, and I told my God that I wasn't going to go for any evacuation. I had to ask the doctor if there's any other possible means apart from the 2 options that he's given me earlier. And he said that the other option was to, give me some drug that's going to help that ovum to be pushed out. So I opted for that one. But lo and behold, after buying the drugs from the pharmacy and everything, on getting home, it wasn't up to 2 hours when I got home. And, it came out. It came off. Yeah. It came off even without the drugs and everything. That is why I always say that God is always coming through for me. And when it came off, I was very happy. The drug wasn't taken by me. I just left the drug where I kept it. I even opted to return the drug, but I was told that it's not going to be allowed in the hospital. So what am I going to do with that drugs? What am I going to do with it? Take the drugs after I'm seeing that my baby's out already? No. I gotta dump it, I have to dump it on my wardrobe, and that's it. And I went to bed that night. Behold alone, the worst happened. I cannot explain enough what really went on that night, because I said God came through for me. I know what I am saying. That night, I cannot explain. If it was a medical condition, I cannot explain. But all I knew was that I had fits that night, and I was convulsing. And apart from that, I went off. I almost died. Don't, come for me. Please, I am very sorry. I do not really know the adjective to qualify what happened to me that night. But I know something took me from my bed and hit me on the wall, and I was fainting. I was, gradually losing air out of me. I was gone already. But God came through for me. Yeah, I know why I keep using that word, that God came through for me. Thank God for the rain that night. I just ran out and sat in the rain. I sat in the rain while I was still bleeding. The rainwater was flowing off through my body and washing off blood. I was just gasping for air. But I thank God I am here today. At the end of everything, I was revived, and the baby went out peacefully. My mom came and, took care of me, and that was how I got myself back. But the good news about everything is that God never leaves his own, because I'm an advocate of a woman that really upholds God. God always comes through for me. In 2024, the beginning of 2024, God blessed my family now with an addition. I'm a mother of 4 now. I have a baby boy with me, I have a baby boy with me now that God replaced that blighted ovum with. So I want you all to thank God for me, and I don't wish anybody go through such condition, especially after waiting for a very long time, trying to have a baby, and at the end of the day, and this is it. It was really heartbreaking for me, but I really thank God. So that's it. That is why I've been away from YouTube. I want to thank everybody who comments on my video while I was away. I was getting some comments, people trying to ask why I have left YouTube, but a lot of people reaching out to me. But I just kept it low. I really do not want to blow it out. I just want the time to be right, and here is it. Thank you for watching. If you have come this far, I'll see you in my next video.